Hi, it's Chris Watkin here from Landlord Farming, and I'm with Tom from Goodlord. Tom, in this letting agency game, I think a lot of people seem to forget the most important person in this relationship. It's not you, it's not me. Who do you think is someone that is the most important?
I don't think it's the most important, but I think it needs to be given more importance.
So who are we talking about?
And that is the tenant.
Really?
Of course, the typical letting agent sees the landlord as their customer, and rightly so.
Yes, they're the ones that pay the money.
They're the ones that pay the money. But if you think about it, it's the tenant that is giving them quite a nice revenue stream at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That revenue stream's probably going to go away at some point soon. And so I think changing the mindset to how do I make this tenant continue to be a revenue stream for me, and how do I treat them as a valued customer? Because ultimately, if you've got the best tenants, you're probably going to find better landlords. You're going to probably have a better reputation for yourself. And if you can make money out of those tenants as well, then rightly so, they should be a valued customer.
So you're telling me that we should take greater reference from our tenants and look after them more?
Definitely. Love thy tenant.
That sounds quite counterintuitive to most letting agents.
Why?
Well, letting agent tenants are to a penny.
They might be to a penny in certain places, but what I'd say is back to the point around the tenant providing a revenue stream. If you want to preserve that 22% or 15%, whatever it might be for your agency, you need to think differently about that tenant.
What percentage is that? Is that the tenant fee band?
That's the tenant fee band. So that was the elephant in the room there that I was circumnavigating without calling out.
Well, no, it is, because
the tenant fee ban, which I know we don't like to talk about because it's not even here yet.
But it's coming. We're going to be losing a lot of money.
Typical agent, 15 to 22% revenue gone. Right, let's think differently about how we can make that revenue back from tenants. And you might not get it all, but I think if we start to change our mindset around tenants being customers and love thy tenant, I should hashtag that, love thy tenant.
You heard it here first.
One of the testaments, or whatever they call them, commandments. Yep. Then I think that the agents that are going to win post-tenant fee ban are the ones that are going to love thy tenant.
Okay, so what could Goodlord do to help letting agents get more money out of tenants legally?
I don't want this to be a glorified sales pitch, Chris, but you've taken me down that route, so I'm going to do it.
Go on then, keep it nice and short for the guys out there in estate agency and letting agency land.
So the whole ethos of Goodlord is making renting simple and transparent for everyone.
Okay.
And what that means is that we're about improving the customer journey at that important part of a tenancy transaction, which is the point at which the tenant makes an offer to the point at which they move in. It's a really clunky process, lots of very important steps, lots of steps that take a lot of time, they're full of compliance. We make that whole process super easy, and most importantly, we make your tenants feel loved. And we make them feel loved by not only giving them a great platform that they can do things on their phone, like sign their contracts, make their payments, but also we now offer a lovely concierge service for them, doing everything from sorting their council tax and water registration, utilities,
sounds
media.
Great, but where am I making the money?
Well, this is the thing. Every time a tenant takes a paid service from us, and that could be anything from utilities to broadband to media to removals to cleaning to, we had someone yesterday, dog walking, Spanish lessons. Every time a paid service is taken via Goodlord Go, we pay you, Mr. Agent, back some money for that. So for us, this is about providing a great experience for the tenant, love thy tenant, hashtag, and giving money back to agents. And there's a virtuous circle there that I think will play out nicely.
Mate, you've been emotional.
Emotional.
Thank you.